Hello all, welcome to ESET Talks. In the previous podcast, we have seen the different projects contributed by the IT department under the leadership of Dr. Sunil Bhutada sir. And today we'll be having an overview of those individual projects, and we are having a student team and sir will be assisting them. Sir, firstly, what's the project about?
Yeah, so the project is about Invoice X. We had one guy who approached to us. His name is Prashant Ladda. He's a franchisee owner of Javed Abib saloons all across Hyderabad and Telangana. So he had a problem of sanctioning the bills, which the business they were doing it was on WhatsApp only. The problem they faced where every vendor or every person was trying to get the bill sanctioned by him over WhatsApp, and sometimes the bills which he had to be which were to be approved were cancelled, and sometimes which bills were to be cancelled that were approved. And he said that there should be some project which converts image into text, and we should build an inventory automatically, and the inventory should be updated. Then I thought of we have already a team of students which I already know them from their second year. So on your left hand side there is a team of 5 members. So this team we formed, and the idea behind this was to start the project in their second years and finish it off by third year. But due to their placements and all these things, we are on the verge of finishing the 10% of remaining project by end of this year most probably.
I am Chandrika, final year student of IT department. Today I would like to introduce my team. She's Hasmita, Gautam Kumar, Mohammad Ayman Salim and Purnima. So basically this journey has started in our second year where I and my HOD sir Sunil Bhutada sir, we together wrote a paper. It got published in the IEEE conference, and then we got a proposal, like a project proposal from the Javed Habib Saloon where we had to work on the invoice and the data. So that is how this project has started. Yeah.
Can you provide a concise overview of your project?
Javed Habib's is basically a hair salon where they have different transactions for the different products they use, and they have the multiple branches, and in day to day they have multiple transactions too. It has become very hassle for the admin or the finance or for the vendors to organize those bills properly. So for all of this we have come up with a solution, that is we made a website Invoice X. So where basically the bills are organized properly, and then they are approved by the admin and properly paid by the finance. So because of this we could avoid problems like making the payment twice for the same bills. So we could overcome all of this and organize everything properly. Yeah.
So what were the main objectives or goals you aimed to achieve while starting the project?
The objectives of this website are the user-friendly interface, because the users want any interface so that they can interact easily. It improves their experience with that website and they can enhance their interaction with it. The second one is automation. We have performed repetitive tasks to reduce the manual errors and even to improve the efficiency. And the third one is storing the invoices. We have maintained a database in which all the invoices can be stored so that we can refer to them even if we want them in the future. And the fourth one is the multiple views. The website doesn't only allow the users, but it also allows the admin, vendors, financiers to log into it and do what they want to.
So what are the methodologies or approaches you have used in the project?
The step-by-step approach which we used is requirement analysis, technology selection, system design, prototyping, development, user training, testing and documentation.
So how do you feel by doing real-time project, and do you find any difference between the academic projects and real-time project? If you find the difference, like what's the major difference you have found in doing this project?
So being students will be thinking that academic projects are only important and will be sticking to that only. So it's up to a limit. It's okay when it, like for example, if you are learning, it's okay to learn that. But when you go to industry, it's completely different. Like you should be much more efficient with the code, and you should write a clean code there. And the maintenance of the code is much more important there. And for example, if you are writing code here in college, like you won't see the complexity and all. Just you'll get the problem statement and you solve it there. But when you go to the industry, there it's about the money, like how you'll write the code and how efficient it is and how it will reduce the cost of the company. So I think the industrial level projects are quite bit different compared to academic projects, but you should be able to do that and you should write clean code, which is important in industry.
So what challenges did you face while doing the project and how did you overcome as a team?
We faced difficulty in storing those formats, so we need to convert that into a standard format. So we thought of converting it into a PDF because some invoices can be of 2 or more pages. So converting into PDF, it is more feasible to store the data. That's how stored the data in PDF formats. Another challenge we have faced is resources. We are constrained of resources. So we thought of moving this project ahead, like using machine learning and data analytical services. But we are constrained of resources.
So as a conclusion, I would like to tell you that you should be equally engaged with academic projects and the real-time projects, as the industry is looking for the good projects and innovation. And I would like to suggest you that you should be doing good projects and publishing the papers. And that's it from my side. All the best.
So let me introduce my second team. He is Shubham and she is Nandini. We had given them a task of doing a simple project where they had to use a website and download a repository. Then from that repository was full of unstructured data to be converted into structured, and automatically it should be pushed on cloud. So I had given this task to Shubham and Nandini, and now they will tell how did this happen and what did they learn from this project and how they were able to do a next project which was more wonderful than this earlier project.
Hello, I am Shubham from 4th year IT. We have worked on so many projects with the HOD sir. This was the one of one which was sir was discussing previously. Now sir gives us tasks like do something, we want to do this, we want to do that. This was one of the projects which was discussed. It was about data pipelining and storage workflow in machine learning, where we have to automate overall structure of organizing data. We have to took data automatically, the data has to be structured, and it overall should be uploaded to the cloud, where this all will be integrated so that the no manual intervention should be eliminated from the process by using Python, and we integrated this by using a cloud, Amazon cloud. And we are also working on other projects like student performance analysis and reporting system, where we taking the students data, performing the analysis, generating the analytics and reports automatically through automation and using Python and various libraries of Python. And in this also we also automated it by it overall in cloud. It was about we are doing removing the manual intervention. Overall the questions, overall the marks which were given to the students, and overall giving the report, making it seamlessly without any human intervention. And in between we perform analysis and give the data about the analysis and stores in the cloud. She was integrating cloud part in it.
So I am Nandini. I worked along with Shubham and HOD sir. So I took the part in integrate the work with the cloud, so that where we can access entire things with dynamically, and there is no intervention of man or human interaction, so which can be dynamically updated. And so I took part in that implementation of that cloud integration.
So we have successfully completed 2 project reviews, sir, and what's the third one? We are so excited.
This year we could complete 2 projects successfully, and the one thing which IT department was lagging was storing of information, and every year we were doing the same duplicate work and there was no proper documentation of things what we do, whether it is related to technical projects or technical aspects of IT department. Always we were struggling to maintain the record of whatever we have done. So I thought of why don't we create a magazine where all the information about the department year-wise can be stored. So we started trying to find out students who are good in designing and doing some creative work for creation of a proper documentation, and then that's how we formed a new team. And that team, the goal was to have a magazine which will be rolled out every year. So this is how the idea started, and this year whatever we have done, we have published everything into whatever we have done. IT department has successfully achieved everything we have published into that magazine. So that is how the concept of magazine started, and I'll just introduce my team who did the magazine work for the department.
Introducing our team, my name is Ashrita, I am the associate editor. This is Akshita, the review editor, Bharati, the web editor, Vardhan, chief designing head.
So can you provide a glimpse of departmental magazine of IT which is named as Horizon?
Yeah, sure. Sunil sir came up with the idea of the magazine because we wanted all the information related to the department at one place. So initially we generated 10 copies which were given to all the head of departments, and generating physical copies to all the students and giving it on orientation day was not possible at the moment. So we generated a e-book which was circulated among the students, and the name Horizon was given because the meaning is limitless. So we wanted to do something beyond. So we released the magazine on the Engineers Day, which was on 15th September.
So while taking up this departmental magazine work, how did you distribute the work among your team?
So coming to the work distribution, we all together formed a group and distributed the work among ourselves. And basically the index, the contents of the page should include what needs to be included in the magazine. So it includes what the topics need to be covered. So we took, each of them took 3 topics and individually collected all the data from our department. So we all went to each of the faculty members and collected the data regarding their research papers, their publications, their achievements, the awards which they have won, and also the data which is relevant to the information technology. And we condensed it, and we took a glimpse of each of the topic, and we segregated them, and we put it into the neat place in the layout of the book.
So coming to departmental magazine, how do you pass this on to juniors, and how do you carry forward this work?
We will carry forward the legacy of making the magazine every year. So we are going to create a board of members every year, and we are going to recruit juniors. We want to enthusiast juniors, and we are going to bring out their creativity and also their skills, and we want to make it a huge success.
So Vardhan, how was your designing phase for the departmental magazine?
Into designing phase, it's been very challenging for us, because from the beginning we have a thing in our mind that our book should be unique from other publications, so that from ground up we designed our own book of the book copy. So this is the reason we took around 4 to 4.5 months to publish the book. At the beginning we made 6 iterations of the copy. From the 6 we took the best of one, and we continued to design the copy. So each and every one of them gave their own idea, and we made some alterations to the design, and we published in the book. We designed the book in Adobe InDesign, which comes under Adobe Creative Cloud Fleet.